Hey guys, it's Cookie Chameleon here.
Jay Feather Friend 12312, finishing some gushers.
And we're back for another episode of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, you heard me right.
PS4.
Gushers.
So we're still currently playing as Levi.
Levi.
Which is kind of pretty awesome.
Who is my favorite character in Attack on Titan?
So we're off on another adventure!
This feels a lot like them just trying to fill up the game a bit because they realized the story was really short, so they just threw in a bunch of missions as Levi.
Maybe.
Because these missions are not in the show at all. It's just like...
Well...
They show glimpses of scout missions.
That and, like, the two Titan...
and they do show Sonny and Beam, but they don't really show them being captured
of them, but
so
they do show...
That mission I get, because they are there, so, like, getting them to be captured is kind of a cool concept that they probably wanted to throw in there.
Yeah. It was really difficult to figure out, though. That's an interesting Titan.
Looked like he destroyed the arms already.
Looks like it, but I think it just has the short arms.
Was it that hard to go a little higher and hit the eye? I'm sorry, but your sword is really long. You couldn't have hit the eye?
Nah. Yeah, they're just super short arms.
Is that guy still dead?
I don't know.
Or did Levi actually save him?
I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know if we'll find out.
Well, here's the Levi squad.
Yep. Hi, Petra. Sorry, it's getting a little late here. It's almost 10, I think.
It is exactly 10.
Oh. Perfect timing, I guess?
Well, it was 9:59, so close enough. So you were literally 100% correct. So.
Yeah.
Like always. You're always correct.
No.
And the entire audience just goes, aww. Cut off its arm while getting the nade.
Yeah.
That's how long your swords are.
These are freaking awesome swords, in case you haven't been able to tell. Really, you refocus on the arm. Thank you.
You were willing to sacrifice a little bit of durability for that length.
Yeah, I love this length.
The only thing that bothers me is that they're so long they don't actually fit in the scabbard, despite the game fitting them in the scabbard anyway. But that's just more of a me being picky issue than anything.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that's just a you thing.
I'm a picky eater and I'm a very anal person, so... And I'm just like,
oh, really? Button mash faster than you can...
I would think that after that cutscene, then they would have immediately had the Levi squad as your 4-part.
No.
I know they didn't. I'm saying that I would think they would.
You would think, but I'm protecting them, it looks like.
Why would you have to protect the... The whole point of them is to be elite soldiers that don't need protecting, isn't it? Isn't that the point of the Levi squad?
Yeah. Oh, hey! Oh!
Good. Because you're at a point...
If you're in that slow-mo, go away. Really fast. You can get to that.
You're at a point in your health where if you get grabbed again, you might just immediately die.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. That's why I said if I was mentioning if you're in the slow motion, then get away. Because you will almost always die instantly. you're running low on health.
If you can avoid it, you don't want to get grabbed at all, because the only real way you get large amount of damage is from being grabbed.
Yeah.
You can take a lot of damage, like just a lot of random damage, like buildings falling on you and shit like that, might eventually get you there, but Titan grabbing always does immediately. It might even be part of like a shock factor or a fear factor.
Maybe.
Like being in the grip of a Titan is obviously terrifying, so it could like take a minute to. I don't know. Probably it's being just crushing. I'm just trying to think too far into it because I'm stupid.
Yeah, you tend to think too far into things sometimes, and you get way too into other people playing games.
I get into games in general. I keep saying the same thing to you, and you keep. But it's not other people playing. It's the game in general. Especially this one, because every time you kill a Titan, you get that whole like. You did it! Yeah! You need new blades.
See what Hanji needs.
It is interesting, specifically seeing characters' names in anime because the way we would pronounce them if we just read them would be very different from the way they're supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of differences between the Japanese and English language, and I'm pretty sure one of the biggest ones is that Japanese vowels are always pronounced in the same way. Like A is always ah, stuff like that. And that's why it's kanji instead of like hange. I only know that because I've seen the first couple videos of someone playing a very Japanese game and having to explain why the character was pronounced the way it was. I'm sure I would have relearned that if I was able to take the Japanese class, but...
Unfortunately.
Because of my own failures, I can't, so... It's my fault. I deserve it.
You knew there was going to be a punishment with
dropping the class, yeah.
Your humanities class.
But at the same time, I mean, having to write an essay every week based upon that much reading and just a lot of shit.
You freaking kidding me again?
If it was all that shit every other week, like it probably would have been if I did for a full semester, I probably could have handled that one. And if it was in person. I've learned
dying noises are really weird.
I've learned that I hate online classes most of the time. There are a few that I have to do online or that I feel like will be doable online. And those are the ones that I am doing online. The two.
You gotta take care of your core squad too. Core soldiers.
Okay. I hear squad and think Levi squad at the moment, so. And I know that there's like another name for them, and the Levi squad is a nickname, so. What is the other name for that squad?
I don't know.
Okay. You know something else I just thought of?
Huh?
The flashbang and the sound bomb would possibly be helpful if you are near death and need to heal and there's a bunch of Titans around you. It would probably just really good for group Titan control. When you're playing with like Levi and Mikasa, ones that are easy to kill single Titans with. It would probably still be good against groups.
Gunther. That's an interesting name.
I do find it kind of cool that... I'm really talking to this episode.
No.
I find it kind of cool that now that you're playing as Levi and working with the actual scouts that have been training and working as scouts for a while, you're getting higher level characters. You know? I'm also curious as to if there are going to be any other characters you can play as with a high enough leadership stat to do anything, or if that's just Armin.
I feel like that's just going to be an Armin thing.
Unless you can play as Hanji, because we know she's brilliant, she tends to work with Armin on plans.
Yeah.
But that could be something specific to Armin. That would actually be kind of cool, the idea that Armin has a thing specific to him and only him. Whereas Levi is just a slightly better Mikasa.
Yeah. And for reasons we will not say.
And Mikasa is just a better Eren, really. Like I've said many times before, the only reason Eren is good at anything is because he can go Titan. If you actually watch the show, he kind of really sucks.
What the hell? Can't just jump up there? God. That was frustrating. Taking half a dozen tries to just get up here.
Just so you guys know, we may be uploading these only once a week, but we're getting
a good portion of them
recorded like
back to back.
Yeah. Well, the idea is to get 23 of them recorded before she goes back home for summer, so we can keep the upload schedule going. And that includes the weeks leading up to summer.
Yeah.
And because it's a college summer, it's really freaking long.
Mine's not as long as a lot of college summers, though.
Are you sure? Because it's longer than mine by a lot. Not even including my summer classes. Because remember...
What am I doing?
You need new blades, too. What was I saying? Remember that I get out of school after spring a lot later than you, and I start school a week earlier than you for fall.
Your school is really off, though. Well,
it just has extra weeks.
Yeah. I guess mine is extra long, now that I think about it, compared to, like, my best friend, one of my best friends. She gets out end of June and starts end of September.
Did you hear me about play?
Oh, yeah. I was caught up in what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, I still killed it.
I didn't want to just flat out remind you, so that's why I said it in that way.
Yeah.
Didn't you once in expedition mode have something where it's like, it said someone was defeated and then mission complete anyway because you killed it like as they were being defeated? Did you manage to get the ODM gear with the... No,
I'm still...
Right, we looked at the equipment at the end of the last episode while I was actually here, so... The only thing I missed was you getting the better blades.
Yeah.
I only said something because it seemed like it could go a lot farther than... But I guess that's nothing like what you had when you stopped playing Expedition mode, huh?
Yeah.
You need more gas.
It's better.
I usually say something when it gets into the red just so that you know to keep an eye on it.
I try to keep an eye on it. Sometimes it just spaces my mind.
Yeah, but that's why I say something, is so that even if it spaced your mind, it's like... Because when it's in the red, then you'll keep an eye on it a lot more because you know you're going to need it. I know things like that because that's how I work. Although I've been playing video games that need a lot of focus on every part of the screen for most of my life, so I'm just kind of used to seeing everything.
Yeah, I don't need more gas. What are you talking about?
It was in the red. You might need more gas before you can get there.
No. What?
Did Levi just call a Titan a scumbag?
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, yay, one of these. The worst part about these is also that their arms and legs are stronger than the other abnormal Titans were. You know?
Yeah.
Or maybe not stronger, just have more HP. Move away from the building, please, sir.
Please. It might be a little kind of you.
I guess it's armless. Pretty soon it'll be napeless.
Like right now. Oh, you have the water.
Just because there wasn't anywhere to put it over there, so recently, I guess.
Or you're just used to setting it there.
Actually, no, because that's my mouse pad.
But your mouse isn't there.
Right now. Because I was watching Attack on Titan last night.
Yeah. But no. Somebody's hurt. Oh no.
What was that for?
I don't know. You did what you were supposed to do as a soldier. Die defending you. You did what any soldier was supposed to do. Die defending your people. What?
Sad.
Yeah.
The show is really sad.
A lot of death. Levi, fall back.
巨人が町を目指して一斉に北上し始めた。壁が破壊されたかもしれない。
You got this rank.
Yep. And my regiment is level 24 now.
I'm pretty sure Levi is your highest level character now because
At
they
the
just
most.
keep giving you missions as Levi alone.
Yeah. He can swoop.
Oh, you can replace blades mid-air. That's cool. Did you even see that?
Wait, oh. No, I don't think I did. I probably just wasn't paying attention. I'm just like, la-di-da-di-da.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep. Hey, I'm the best.
Yeah. Did you expect me to say no to that? Because of course I'm going to say yes to that.
I have expected a no.
Why? I've been trying to convince you that you're the best since I met you 2.5 years ago.
But I'm not.
You are.
I don't think I am.
I do.
How the hell did we end up in this situation? Do-do-do. Horses!
By
There's a
being you,
new
Levi.
horsey. No, that's not what I wanted. I want a horse. There's a new horse. Ooh, this is a good one.
The problem with videos right now is that the missions plus cutscenes seem to be taking about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard to make a half-hour video.
Yeah, it really does. Without stopping in the middle of a mission. Okay, I'm gonna do another mission.
We can have a longer video. It doesn't really matter. We just want to strive for a half hour just as a...
General.
Yeah. Just to have
It's not
something...
like, oh hey, it's half hour, I'm gonna quit.
just to have something to strive for, so it's not like, oh, this video's 8 minutes and this video's 2 hours.
Yeah.
That only happens in my Undertale Let's Play. Because I have a 7-hour video, and then like a 20-minute video, and then like an 8-minute video.
You're getting kind of loud.
I always get loud.
Everyone's trying to sleep at this point. You know your family goes to bed early.
Yeah, and because no one's awake, I can be louder than when my dad's awake.
No, because
Actually, I still can because it takes a lot to wake up for me.
But when you do, it's not my fault.
Oh well.
Head of Titan Pursuit. Hey! Just come out.
We've mostly taken of the Titans. I think it meant to say taken care of, but it just said taken of. Well, I assume that that's not going to end the mission because all the Titans are past this.
Yeah.
I think you have to backtrack now to kill the Titans back there.
God damn it. I hate backtracking, especially in this map.
Do you have to lure Titans over there? Oh, okay. Like, that would be kind of interesting, having to lure Titans over there to take care of an obstacle. Right in front of your face.
Oh,
Pretty sure you don't have to hit the exact target.
I want to.
Oh, that's why they put Titans back there. It's because if you take too long, the Titans can destroy your cannon. Now you got the horse was up there with you.
Yeah.
That just goes to show what we were talking about the horses.
They just show up randomly, which is kind of funny. Put them down.
I just realized I did all that talking about school, and like, when this goes up, it'll be at least close to the end of my semester. Possibly even
After. It'll probably be after.
I don't think so. This is what,
is
episode 8?
Yeah,
Really?
This will be episode 8.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. This Friday will be the very last day of March. 4 in April. Yeah, I will be out of... My semester will be over by then. I might even be in my hell of summer semester. Taking managerial accounting and microeconomics within a quarter of the time of a normal semester at the same time. I am either stupid or brilliant. We'll see how it goes.
God damn it! What's my problem tonight? I have a problem apparently.
Don't forget to take off their legs if they're facing you. Or a single leg that'll put you behind it.
Yeah. See, that's one reason the horses are great. Because they just kind of catch up to you really fast.
Team members are very helpful to have.
Yeah.
Just mostly for when you get grabbed by Titans, unless you're Armin. Team members are a necessity if you're Armin. But if you're anyone else, it's mostly for when you get grabbed by Titans. Then they help just because any damage they do at all will get the Titan off of you. To think I was iffy about watching Attack on Titan the first time.
Yeah. And now you're all about it.
Considering that the moment we finished season 2, I wanted to rewatch both seasons. At the same time, with my two TVs, just have season 1 on the top and season 2 on the bottom. Playing
The
at the
sad
same
part
time.
is you would.
No, I wouldn't. I don't have. I may be able to focus on a lot of things, but I can't watch 2 TV shows at the same time. Or 2 different episodes of a TV show at the same time.
Come on, I just want the supplies. Do.
The other person needs it. Been needing help for a lot longer.
Yeah. I wanted to go this way anyway, so.
And your blades are running low.
I don't freaking care at the moment. I have a Titan to kill. Now because I'm facing probably a bunch of Titans. Do. Hi, person.
That was a resupply person.
Yep.
How dare you eat someone? You know, I said that as a joke, and as I thought about it, I'm like, really? What else is it going through their head? Right?
Yeah.
仲間とはぐれてしまって助かりました行きましょう俺たちは急いでエルヴィンを追う遅れるな
I do actually like what they did. Because I remember it was bothering me that all generic scouts were lower leveled than the cadets. Because of the fact that they were scouts. Even if they're generic, they're probably somewhat better than the cadets just fresh out of training. You know?
Don't remind me of an old lady.
And now we're seeing here that at least a lot of the more important scouts are high level. I mean, the only cadets that even hit A level were Annie, Berthold, and Reiner. Then again, we never did get Mikasa as a team member, so we don't know if they would be in A or
Yeah,
not.
we always played as Mikasa.
She would probably be in A, considering she's top of the class.
Look at all those Titans out there.
You still have a distress signal, too.
I know. I'm just going to ignore it, honestly.
Not that I
Because
expected.
it's so far back there. That's the only reason, is because of how far back it is. Did I really just run past a Titan? Yeah.
I think it appeared when you got over there.
That's why.
Oh, you killed a Titan.
Yeah, because it was coming for me.
You precisely cut out a nape with a cannonball. Jesus.
Well, I failed my mission because of this frickin' Titan.
I like how it said small abnormal when it was a big one. It destroyed you.
Now what am I supposed to do?
It said just use your ODM gear to go above it.
Oh. You know, I also have my horse.
You will. Unless they specifically programmed it differently.
Which could be a possibility for this part.
Yeah, for specific things like that, where you need to clear the debris because the only reason they would need to is for horses.
Nope, I see my horse.
Yeah, that's the only reason it would even matter is either for horses or if they were really running low on gas.
Hey, look, my horse. I've gotten really good at doing crap like that. Switching from leg to nape quickly.
So other than actually failing a mission, what did failing that mission do?
I don't think I really did anything.
It just gave you a big old mission failed.
Yeah. Yeah, right on the way.
You need new blades. Sometime tomorrow I'll probably make a video for my channel.
I mean, I guess if you want to.
Might as well see if I can get you some people to watch it. What about killing all the Titans?
What?
I'm responding to the speech bubbles.
Oh, yeah, because you read them. Bet you I was busy. After
Yeah.
that.
I love seeing attacks like that in animes or video games because it's just like, you know, in real life that person would need to take a minute after that. It's impossible for your body to be able to get used to spinning that much and not get dizzy.
I think I'm gonna end this mission, even though I still have a few Titans.
Dead-eyed Levi.
Yep. Good job, Eren.
何が起こってやがる。
飛行士一体向かってきます。
Do I have to kill this abnormal? Maybe.
Probably.
More than likely.
面白い面しやがって。
Look at that face.
Look at that.
That. Oh, fuck you.
Right away.
みんな立体軌道に移る準備をせよ。リヴァイ、お前は仲間の援護か。あの大型機構士を仕留めろ。
了解だ。目障りになろう。てめえを殺して後ろの壁を登らせてもらう。俺もどうします。手強そうな奴だ。俺たちなら俺たちの力見せてやりましょう。
Pretty sure you hit something on this guy too.
Yeah, the arm.
Oh, your blades are gone. I didn't even see that. I'm not doing a very good job of paying attention to your gear. Sorry.
Oh. Come on, Levi, just Focus.
Really, Hanji? Hanji was begging for a closer look at the abnormal.
I know, I was trying to get out of the fucking corner. Just let me be, please. I'm trying to focus.
My job is to try and help you.
Not at the moment. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. Or maybe not. Good job, Levi. Save the kids. Look who just saved your life. You brats.
巨人化したエレンが壁の穴を塞ぐことに成功した後、壁外調査より急遽引き返してきた調査兵団と駐屯兵団工兵部の活躍により、ウォールローズは再び巨人の侵入を阻んだ。
An A. E++. Just kidding. Gem steel. I think I needed that for something. I don't remember what, but I'm pretty sure I needed it for something. New costume for Mikasa. New costume for Iron. New costume for Jean and Connie.
I can guess what's gonna happen next because of that.
Yeah.
Did you see Hanji is available to play in Expedition mode?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she'll have a high leadership stat like Armin.
Maybe.
Once you get to Expedition mode, you should show off each character's stats before you make a decision. Or maybe not even make a decision, you could like switch between characters per episode. Play as a different character each episode.
Maybe.
That would be kind of
the
cool.
Garrison's fierce fighting and the scouts returned. That is the Titans. However, with them. Well, permeated the same air of chaos. Loss of Titan has attacked humanity yet again. Although difficult to believe, the once broken wall has been sealed with Titan's power. Was Eren Yeager humanity's enemy or its greatest ally?
Or both. Dun dun dun.
Just the question. Within the walls, a military court was held amid rhetoric and deliberate. Yeah. 3 regiments. Zachary would have finally said. Chapter 3: Crushing Blow of Treason.
今回決めるのは君の処遇をどちらの兵団に委ねるかだ。憲兵団か調査兵団か。まず憲兵団の案を聞かせてくれ。
はい。我々はエレンの人体を徹底的に調べ上げた後、す
Nobody cares about you, prick.
なのでせめて我々人類の英霊になっていただきます。
そんな必要はない。今すぐに殺すべきだ。奴は神の英知である壁を欺き侵入した害虫だ。
Go away, wall
ニッ
worshiper.
ク司祭殿静粛に。次は調査兵団の
I have to question why they're assuming that Eren was like working for the Titans and infiltrating them and
巨人の力でウォールマリアを奪還します。以上です。
もういいのか。
はい。彼の力を借りればウォールマリアを奪還できます。何を優先すべきかは明確だと思われます。
だが今回の奪還作戦の報告書にこう書いてある。
another
巨人
question.
化の直後、
Why did they
ミ
need
カ
to
サ
have
訓
the
練兵
gates
拳を
if
振り抜いたと。
they could just use
彼は巨人
why
の
do they need
力
to
を
have the
制御
gates
できて
on
いません。
Walmaria if they could just
人
use
類の
ODM
命
to get
運、
over the
人
wall?
材、資金を託すべきか疑問がありま
So
す。
then I think it's so then they can take horses and carts out and stuff without having to take the time to hoist them over the wall, like in season 2.
That makes more sense.
巨人を見たこともないくせに何をそんなに怖がっているんですか。
Eren doesn't really help with his own defense very much in this,
No.
does he?
He doesn't.
The only thing that helps his defense is Levi beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
力を持ってる人が戦わなくてどうするんですか。
Eren has such anger issues.
Anger.
Oh, even worse than I do.
Yeah. That's
And that's
pretty
saying
big.
something.
Yeah. If you've watched any of Jay Filler's Let's Plays recently, especially Undertale.
I haven't uploaded the irritating Undertale stuff yet.
Oh.
That's not gonna be until... Well, I might have
Maybe by
uploaded Undyne by this point. I don't know, I'm gonna start in summer, and if this video is going up at like the start of summer, then probably not.
Yeah, but once he uploads his Undertale episodes, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
The Undyne episode is where I didn't get pissed about Sans because I expected that one to be that difficult. I had beaten Undyne once in like 5 minutes the first time, the second time was in like 15 minutes, and the one in my recording took an hour, and it pissed me off.
Yeah. He gets very loud and vulgar. I was here during the recording of that.
Not Undyne, Sans. You were here for Sans, not Undyne.
You still got pretty bad during Sam's.
Not nowhere near as bad though. I don't think. I don't know.
This is a long cutscene,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna skip it.
It's really multiple cutscenes.
Yeah. With no opportunity to save.
でき
Really.
るのかリヴァイ。
So,
殺すことに関しては間違いない。問題はむしろその中間がないことだ。
Mikasa looks pissed off.
Well, yeah, they're
That's all hell.
talking about executing Eren, the only person she really cares about.
Yeah.
Well, she cares about Armin too.
But not really to the extent.
Nope.
Hey, look.
Oh, now you're Eren again.
Eren.
No, you avoided execution.
Yeah.
Alright, this video has been going on long enough.
Yep. And we'll see you in the next video.